He forgot his champagne. The one thing I told him he should have. Oh, he's got it right there. All right, champagne's here. Wow. It's that time. Oh my God. Hope everybody's having a good time tonight. You know, I gotta be honest, I waited all day for this. I was really nervous. I love Basil. Basil was my best man a couple years ago, 3 years ago. He did a great job. And he really set the bar high for his speech. So I'm gonna do a really good job. I wanted to, Basil spoke for 10 minutes for me. Okay? I could go on and on here about Basil forever, but my records show that my speech should only be really as long as the groom takes to make love, so I guess I'm done right now. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a toast to the new Mr. I'm just kidding. I would have been done 30 seconds ago. Shay, I love you. We all know that Basil and Shay made it a point to have their wedding up here in New Jersey. We have a lot of people that came up from North Carolina. We just want to thank everybody for coming up. Very nice of them to have their wedding up here in New Jersey, to have all their friends and family take part in their special event for tonight. Basil's back in town. He's back in town. That is the main thing for tonight. We're so happy. And Shay, you're technically back in town too. Basil, you look nervous right now, man. You look very nervous right now. Listen, it's okay. You're not picking up the bill tonight. Relax. Stop counting the shrimp that I'm eating. I want to say a big thank you to the people that are making this night possible. To the groom's parents, Big Bays and Eileen Ogno. And of course, to the bride's parents, Susan and Tom. For giving us a beautiful bride tonight. So I never officially introduced myself. My name is Anthony. I've been friends with Basil a long time. We've been friends for 15 years. That's a long time. 15 years. I've only really kept him around for one reason. You see that big dome on that top of that head? I just see myself in the reflection of that head, and I'm like, damn, that guy looks good. Kept him around for one reason. I'm here today not only as his friend, as a brother, an ex-co-worker, but as his best man. So, I was really thinking how I could describe Basil tonight, and I can go on and on how to really just hit the right note on this guy tonight, with the right tone of praise, warmth and sincerity that just really sums up his character, and I couldn't just hit it with just one speech. I would just go on and on. I just can't capture the essence of this man. He's too much for anybody that knows Basil. He's just way too much to handle in just a couple of minutes. When I first met him 15 years ago. We were freshmen in high school, and you know, when he was giving his best man speech to me, he told everybody that my nickname was Rex, not because I was a big, ferocious man on the field. I was actually pretty unathletic. I sucked. I rode the bench all season long. They called me Rex Also because I had a big old schnozzle sitting at the cafeteria table, just with that big old nose sitting there, the guy right at the bench. And you know what? I clicked with Basil because he was also getting made fun of. He didn't tell anybody that day what his nickname was. America's next Gerber baby, okay? 14-year-old Basil walking around with that 25-pound block on his shoulders. That big old man, Basil. I'm glad you finally grew into it, though. We instantly bonded at that point. From then on, we were really inseparable. We were. That was freshman year. Sophomore year, I met my wife at the time, Francesca. But growing up, Basil and I, we did everything together. We really did. Went to our first keg parties. We cracked our first beers together. We started our first adult jobs together at ICP. Antico, Annette, Sal, got the ICP crew up here. We did a lot together, man. All the way up to our adulthood. That you even decided that it'd be a good idea to share your wedding anniversary with me. Mine was November 7th, by the way, so 3 years we're going strong. Basil, I still love you. I followed Basil around for quite some time. I really did. I really always envied Basil. We worked together at the bistro at ICP. We umpired together. Some of our fondest memories were going for lunch at Top Tomato. The 6-foot-long sandwiches that we would order from Top Tomato. We'd walk in the salmon. We get the mozzarella, the prosciutto, the fig. Heat up the rice balls. Man, Basil always liked to pick at my dish too. That's why I wasn't surprised with the cocktail hour tonight. I knew Basil likes to pick at everything. He must have been hungry though when he was picking out these tuxedos for us tonight. When I went to the men's warehouse, I asked the girl, what color's our suit? She goes, it's honey mustard. I was like, what? You know, Basil and I we grew close. We really grew close when we were working at ICP together. We were there for about 3 or 4 years, and we were always in competition with each other. And I feel like competition it makes your friendship stronger. You guys are always competing with each other every day. You're going in, you're making those calls, setting meetings, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm looking at my computer and I hear, what the fuck was that? It's Basil slurping on a peach. I'm like, what the fuck? You probably never hear a man eat louder than this guy slurping on a peach. Basil loves his peaches. He really does. It's not keto. It's not keto. Babe, you've been doing good with that keto diet, I gotta tell you. But one more spoonful of that macaroni, you're gonna bust that necktie right off. I'm telling you now. All right, to get serious right now, I've always really looked at Basil as a role model, somebody that I really looked up to. He's always been an inspiration to me. You've always showed dedication and commitment. If there's one thing I have to say about your base, it's your strategy has always been spot on. Well thought out. You're always looking at the end goal. And I really envy that about you. I really have. Because, you know, somebody growing up like me who's always looking to go out, party, and, you know, hang out, you're always the guy to put me in check, right? Fantasy to your reality. You're always the guy to set me straight. And I've always looked up to you for that. He's always had his shit together. He really has. Basil's had his shit together so much that he moved out to North Carolina to take care of Jeff Lipman's shit. I love you, Jeff. But who did it for you? One thing about Basil. One thing about Basil is I know the man a long time. He likes to be his own boss. And when he says something, he's gonna do it. He's determined, and his words always come through to fruition. So he's always been a very big inspiration to me. Even owning his own bread route, he owns his own business. He's a big inspiration. Even though he's eating all his profits, he still owns his own business. But I tell you what, it broke my heart. It broke my heart when you moved down to North Carolina. It really did. When you moved away, I felt I did lose my best friend. I really did. But it led to you, Shay. It led to you. So I can't folks, doesn't our bride look beautiful tonight? Let's give her a listen. Let's hear it for our bride. I knew, once Basil told me he met Shay, I knew from the very moment that she would be special. I just took a look at her name, Shay. Shay. Wow, Shay. That was the name of our favorite childhood stadium growing up, Shea Stadium. It really was. And I'm like, wow, Basil hit a home run here. It's unbelievable. Shay. What better than to date a girl named Shay? It was always like a dream going to a Mets game when we were younger, going to Shea Stadium. And you know what? That's exactly what marriage will be like for you guys. It'll be a dream. I knew Shay was always the right one when Basil told me on the very first date he went on with Shay. She ordered the filet mignon. And I was like, you know what, Basil? She's the one! She's the one! The filet mignon she ordered, she's the one! We all love filet mignon, Shay. You guys have really built a beautiful life, beautiful home together. It's only just the beginning. I wish you both a lot of happiness, a lot of love, a lot of laughter. If I can just offer one piece of advice to my best friend, I can sum it up in 4 words. I'll do the dishes. Listen, my last statement here, marriage isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass, give a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Basil